So beginning with component number 1 of the TATE rubric, collecting input. Let me show you where that's found and what that might look like in an example functional behavior assessment. So as we can see here, the section on page 2 labeled data sources, the following section labeled description of the student, and the third section summary of baseline data are all the areas where this can be found. Ideally, what we want to see is that input was garnered from more than 2 team members, and ideally a problem-solving process was used to finalize a description of the behavior. So you can see here in data sources that the individuals that contributed were the student's parent with the parent interview, the school consultant and social worker and teacher with the motivation assessment scale and the behavior data review. We also have 4 ABC observations in total, and we also have a frequency count from our teacher. Within the description of the student, some of the data is summarized, where 4 motivational assessment scales were administered, including 1 by the parent, along with 4 separate ABC observations, 2 each from our SCCRESA consultant and our school social worker. In addition to the observations, 7 of the 8 tools indicated that the student was attempting to obtain sensory regulation. The team used a problem-solving meeting on 10-5 to review and provide examples of how the observed data might suggest a function of obtaining sensory. And lastly, in our summary of baseline data, we can see that the behavior we're discussing is exiting the classroom through the classroom door without permission. A frequency count and ABC observations were used. This was done within the last 3 weeks, and we observed this target behavior 24 times in the last 3 weeks, averaging 8 times per week. So what we can see in our example here is multiple sources of data were collected, and most importantly, the data was summarized, as well as using a problem-solving meeting to further clarify exactly what the specific behavior was that we would be targeting for intervention.